Okay, it says I'm live and there are already people here. Hi, Vaughn. Hi, Eileen. Let me get a pop-out chat so I can read this. Oh, you need to go get coffee, Vaughn. Go do it right now. Because Eileen and I are already into the liquor. I swear, I so don't want to bake cookies today that I'm tempted to just do something to make it better. Maybe a scotch would help. Eileen, look at it. Oh my God. Poor thing, you may need it. See, that's what I'm afraid of. You are a nutcase, Eileen. You are. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you look up nutcase in the dictionary, your picture is there. Hi, Dorothy. You got home just in time. Yeah, well, Robert was playing on his computer this morning because it was cold here this morning. So I really didn't want to boot him off his computer. So I was kind of dragging my feet. And I forgot to take the butter out of the freezer. So you can't make cookies with frozen butter. So I had to take the butter out. And in fact, I should open that and spread them out. Yeah, you can't make cookies with frozen butter. So I'm letting the butter thaw. So my best laid plans, yeah, kind of messed up. I may be doing this at 10 o'clock at the rate I'm going. All right, butter's all spread out. It'll thaw quicker now. So, and you can't really soften it in the microwave because that is just not the same thing. So here I am, knee deep in my mess. So there's only 5 of us here. So, yep, coffee, FTW, FTW. Not getting that. Best laid plans do not include softened butter. Yeah. The ones I'm going to make today are labor intensive. If I could just do chocolate chip cookies for the week, there you go. If I could just do a batch of chocolate chip, I'd be happy as hell. But these you have to, they're German cookies. They're called Berliner Kranzer. And after you get this big old wad of batter, then you have to pinch off, about walnut size piece, and then roll it out and make a long tube. And then you curl it. And I thought, well, why couldn't I just do it like peanut butter cookies where you don't have to roll it out and then make this necktie shape? It would be so much easier. But these are my brother's favorite cookies. Hi, CB. And I don't want to jack with them because they remind him of mother. I know what it is already, CB, because the outside of the box said it. And then there's this. This just fell out of the box. So, hi, Karen. I have not opened the actual item yet because I'm scared. Hi, Adadal. Okay, people are figuring it out. They're getting notifications. So I can't really jack with the cookies. I've got to do them the way they're supposed to be done. So I'm just going to do it and get it done. Hi, Melissa. Well, because I think mailing a bomb through the air is still, or through the mail system is still illegal. Oh, crap. Maybe UPS will deliver bombs. Oh, God, what did she sent me? Anyway, I went ahead and cut the tape, but the die is falling out. I think we're a dead giveaway. So, the reason there's a big shadow right there is because the cat has decided to camp out on the table. And I've tried to move her before, and it didn't work out so well. So I'm kind of afraid to move her. So I'm going to let her sit there. And I'll try and pull this out of the box. It might be helpful if Robert was here to help me, because I got to get a good grab on it. Oh, my God. All right, I'm pulling it out of the box. There, I got it. Oh, goodness. All right, here we go. Watch out, Roxy. It's too big for the table. Oh, look at something new in the house. She's got to smell it. Oh, you're going to be in the way. Okay, I've never had one of these before. The package is from Eileen. Okay, here, I'll tell you the background of this. It was so simple. I have resisted buying a cutting machine for years and years and years, okay? Because I thought, oh my gosh, that's just one more thing. I did, you know, just I don't need it. I'm going to be die cutting, apparently. So she showed these dies the other day that she went to Hobby Lobby on her birthday, I think, and picked up. And I thought they were really, really cute. And I said, would you cut me a couple of shrooms? A couple. I mean, I didn't think I was asking for the world here. I just wanted a couple of these cute little shrooms. I didn't even want all of it. Just the shrooms I thought would be good. Well, she gets her panties all in a wad, which is not uncommon. I mean, that happens with Eileen, but then you got to figure that may be just a personality trait that you have to deal with. You always want things. I don't always want things. Oh my God, look at her in chat. You always want things. This is the very first time I ever asked her for these two little shrooms right here. That's it. A couple each would be fine. So then the next thing I know, I don't get a nice little pretty envelope in the mail. I get a box that I think the UPS driver has to get the backhoe out to move. It's heavy. And I missed him. I must have been in the shower when he came, which really bummed me out, but that's beside the point. Hi, Star. Hi, Jean. And so now I have to cut my own shrooms. And I'm not real happy about it. A couple of shrooms in the mail would have been fine with me. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take it out of its box. This thing is heavy, you guys. It's not like it's a miniature machine here. There's all it's a cuttle bug. I don't know anything about a cuttle bug. Don't know the first thing about a cuttle bug. This must be something that I need. It's got a nice little embossed name on it. This is a user manual, so now I have to read too. I probably have to learn French to read the book. Well, if Eileen thought I needed it, I'm sure, yeah, I'm sure of that too. Inside your box, you'll find a Cricut cuttle bug, a plate, which I guess is this, 2 B plates, a user manual, metal dies, A2 embossing folder, and a rubber embossing mat. This must be the rubber mat. Okay. Here we go. Roxy, I wish you could help me. All right, I'm going to have to stand up here, I think. Oh, my God. I'm getting it out. Just bear with me. There isn't a whole lot of room here. Oh, Roxy, come help me. Oh, there's some more stuff I could maybe move. Packaging. Okay, this is going to help. Here's all the stuff out of the box. That could be a cat casket. Okay, box out of the way. This is not, there goes the cat. I knew at some point all this crap would bug the cat and she'd move. Whew, she's gone. All right, we're going to have to need that for a minute. All right, here it is out of the box. It's pretty. It's not too huge. When the box showed a cat casket. All right, let's see. I did, Melissa. Me and the cat have issues. We have a love-hate relationship. And I'm always looking for ways to bury her. Not really. All right. I'm going to take off my jacket. It's getting warm in here. I do have an evil cat. Hi, Joycey. That's why the cat stayed up here, because if I went to move her, she would probably bite me or scratch me. But then, like, she needs to be taking a nap right now. I don't know. I think she has a little bit of dementia, really. But she should be napping right now. Oh, and they even send me an embossing plate. Oh, and a little die. What does it say? Those are little butterflies. Oh, and a thank you die. Well, oh my gosh, all these plates. Eileen, I'm sure, is just rolling her eyes right now. Okay, this one has A on it, so I'll be able to know that. And then 2 B plates. Okay, I'm getting this. Can you see? Here's the B plates. Here's the A plate. And you guys who have this are probably going, oh, God, are you stupid or what? It says thank you, and you want a card. Oh, my God. Hi, Kimberly. Your kitty has had autism. I believe cats have much the same disorders. Mine just has an evil gene. Her brother, however, did not. He got all the sweet genes, and she got all the evil genes. He passed away. Now I'm stuck with evil. All right, so let's put this aside over here. Is that how you do this? Okay, so you open up the little wings. Can you see it? I can't get the camera real far away. Okay, so here we're going to read the next instruction. It says, to activate the Cricut Cuttlebug machine suction system, place the machine on a dry, flat, and smooth surface where it can have 15 inches of space front and back. That might be hard where I'm sitting right now. Lower both platforms at the same time by pressing them down until they are perpendicular to the Cricut Cuttlebug machine. Lowering the platform activates the suction mechanism. Hello. Okay, we got suction. Ready for takeoff? All right, insert paper into the embossing folder. All right, this is where we're going to have issues. All right, so I'm going to have to cut paper. Let's see how big this embossing folder is. All right. Got to unsuction for a minute. This bag is not a toy. To avoid the danger of suffocation, keep this bag away from babies, children, and pets. Roxy, honey, we've got a new toy for you. Get over here. Come on. I'm going to send it to Eileen. Move your coffee. Yeah, I'm going to. Look in the box for a C plate. A C plate. I got an A and 2 B's and a rubber, and that's it. And the box is empty. Don't put the bag on your head. It's a cat toy. See, I thought so too. Hi, Jan. Oh, congratulations to you, Jan. We're coming up on a year here. So okay, what's a C plate? It's smaller than your big shot. I don't need anything big. I wanted 2 mushrooms this big. Don't need big. It should have a C plate. Did it say that that was in the instructions? No, it doesn't have a C plate. It said an A plate, which is a spacer, which is right here, and it's pretty fat. I mean, it's real fat. And then 2 B plates, which are the cutting mats. And there were 2 Bs. Did I already lose one? Nope, here's the 2B plates. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about a C plate. You got the C plate because that stands for cuckoo. You need a C plate to cut those dies. So I'm going to have to order it. I knew that was coming. As soon as the box came, it was like, oh crap, poor house is in my future. All right, so right now we're doing one thing at a time. We're going to measure. I've never even watched anybody do this other than Dee Dee cut out stuff on Camille. All right, so I need a piece of paper 4.5 inches wide by 5 3/4 long. Okay, we do have a handy dandy cutting tool here, so we can do that. And I did pull out, we'll just use this ivory crap on top. I pulled out some paper to cut it. What did I say? Just shy of 4.5. Okay. Out comes the rubber. The ruler, of course. 5 3/4. Why wouldn't you use rulers if you have them? Just shy of 5 3/4. So there we go. Can you hear Robert stomping upstairs? I don't know what he's doing. Hi, Bren. You walk in the door and there's a ruler. Hi, Melody. There is 2B. I got mine at Joann's. What fun. I know, this is really fun. And they sent a thin die with machine. All right. Hi, Janet. You can use the B plates to cut. I do not have a C plate and it works fine. Mine uses A, B die paper, and B. Oh, boy. All right. We're going to do the embossing first. So it says to insert the paper into the folder, which I did that perfectly, if you'll notice, with the help of a ruler. Place embossing folder and paper between 2 B plates. Place the B plate on the A plate. All right, so I got to put this, and I have to take this off. I got more cat toys, Roxy. It's crazy that they have to put that on every plastic bag. Like, you honestly, I better leave B plate on there until I get familiar with this. I'm sending all this packaging to Eileen. Okay, so I put this, and I don't think this matters if it's up or down. Doesn't matter. I'm assuming you'll get better results if you have it somewhat centered, right? Okay, move this out of the way for the time being. All right, and then put both of them on the A plate, which has more cat toys. Oh, spritz the paper with water lightly and it will be better. I think rulers rule too, Joyce. Keep calm and use a ruler. You are so right, Kimberly. Okay, so then you put both of these onto this. Oh my God, just to get some design on paper. Insert into the Cricut Cuddle Bug machine. All right, I think I'm going to do it this way because the coffee has got to go. All right, because there's the handle. Okay, we got this going on. Now, one thing I don't know if there is a front and a back. Does it matter? Probably doesn't. All right, because here we go. I sure could have used your help a minute ago, Robert Vaughn.
Oh,
getting this out of the box.
was it not easy?
Well, you know how they stick it in there and
Yes.
the suction keeps it from wanting to come out.
What didn't you holler? Get your rear down here.
Because you would have come down naked and we're streaming and all the ladies would have seen your handle. Hey, I got a handle. I have my own handle now. It's reversible. Okay. Huh?
Said he's a streak. New
He's a
dude in the running mood.
A new dude in a running mood. All right, so now I insert this into, okay, this moves underneath there. I guess it doesn't matter, but, all right, so now I'm going to stick all this in here, right? Dang, no handle viewing. Eileen said, hi, sweet Robert.
Good morning, Eileen.
All right. Turn the hand. Oh, I forgot to spritz with water. We'll do one with water and one without, and we'll see which one is better. Turn the handle. Doing that, doing that. They sent cat toys, Robert.
Huh?
They sent cat toys, those plastic bags.
Oh, yeah.
Don't let your babies, your cats have them. Okay, here. So I assume now.
If I put my arm in that, could I get a two-tap?
Yeah, put your arm in. Don't forget to punch the button. What button? It doesn't have any buttons. All right, so we're going to undo the suction. This is going to be our test of the emergency embossing system. Oh, wow. Robert, come look at this. That came out really, really nice. Look at what it did to that paper.
Oh, my gosh. My word.
Isn't that cool?
Isn't it?
I hate to say that out loud where Eileen can hear that. I really do. That is way cool, though. Hi, Vicky. What button, Janet, only use the same B plate for placing on top of the die where the blades are to cut. It will cut up your plate. Yeah, I mean, I have to say it did awesome. I mean, like, I'm shocked. Maybe different embossing plates. I know, I did it. I did it. Now I'm going to want to go around embossing everything. I'm going to emboss my clothes. I'm going to emboss dinner. I'm embossing everything. You will only want to cut up one plate at a time. I'm not understanding the cut up thing. And I'm assuming that has to do with the dies, not the embossers, because these, as far as I can tell, now they've got greasy fingerprints on them, but yeah, I have about 40 embossing folders. Just got Tim's 3D gear folder, and it's very cool. I can just see, like, the poorhouse is in my future. Hi, Elena. You can use that as a stamp, too. Oh, yeah, I thought about that depending. Well, I'm going to go to Tuesday morning. So maybe they'll have some there. There are tons of neat cutting dies and embossing plates on Wish. Oh, really? You guys, I swear, you're just wanting me to go down this road of pour. When you're cutting with the dies, the die cuts into the plate, so always make sure the same plate is facing the cut side of the die. Okay, I'm getting it. Yes, and when you use a die, you will see the impression cut into the B plate also. Emboss some foam and use that as stamps. Oh, I have some thin fun foam. That's probably going to be a lot harder to get through the machine. All right, let's see. Cut and emboss dies. Make sure to center the die above the rubber mat. And I guess you can do continuous embossing. How do you do that? Because Oh, okay, there's a slit in the end of this. So it can't ever be wider than this, but it can be longer than this. Okay, well, that makes sense. Using other brands of dyes. Stack. Okay, we'll do the thank you one first. We'll just use brown paper because it's the next step. So I'm assuming, well, I can't assume anything because I don't know anything. APG Jamie has a video about using self-healing cutting mat in place of the second cutting plate. Oh, okay, I'll go look at that. Glue some tinfoil onto a piece of copy paper, then cardstock, and emboss it, and then add alcohol. Oh my gosh, you guys, we are in for some fun. All right, but I haven't come across the dye part yet. All right, this must be telling me, but it's all in a language I don't talk.
I'm going.
All right, are you going over to
Donnie's?
Okay, because I was going to ask you, aren't you going to meet the Jeffs today?
Huh?
Was it today you're meeting the Jeffs? Okay. Yeah. Okay, then I'll just see you later. I'll be here baking cookies.
Okay.
All right.
Later.
Bye, hon. All right, so let's see. This one shows the A plate at the bottom, and then the rubber plate. Another cat toy. Chat jail is killing you. Oh, use the mat instead of a C plate. Maybe that's it. Now you can do a Lori Mari cover journal. What does the Cuttlebug have long plates? You're asking me? All right, so it looks like you put this one down, and then you put this one on top of it, and then you put one of these on top of that. Okay, I get it. And then you put the die. We'll go ahead and do the die. I have tons of cat toys now. And I'm assuming you take it off of here. I guess I'm going to have to get more CD plates or CD boxes to keep these dies in now, because I was thinking, well, where am I going to keep them? All right, hang on now. No, silly, someone that knows things. You can buy long plates. Okay, here's my paper cutter. It wasn't in caps, not your question. Oh, okay. Because I was say, don't ask me nothing, man. Nothing. All right, what did I decide the measurement was? I guess now it doesn't matter, right? You just need a piece of paper that's going to cut that size. I'll just do 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 should work. Because everything else is just going to be waste, right? Or do I have to hoard this trash too, Eileen? All right, here we go. Yeah, that'll work, I think. Turn the top B plate each time to avoid bending. That makes sense. I see that. Hi, Zeely. So the mat is a spacer. I don't know. Am I supposed to know that? So does it matter if the die itself goes up or down? You're just saying it probably doesn't matter. Just make sure that I use the same plate where the cutting surface is, which is going to be this, and then put the paper over it, right? I should be looking at the book, yeah. and then put the other plate on top of this. So I'm assuming this is the last time I'm going to see this top plate perfect. That after it cuts this, it's going to have a mark in it. Only use the mat to emboss after you cut. It does not work. Okay, hang on. All right, I'm looking at the machine, the instructions here. It shows you put the white piece down and then the rubber piece and then the first B plate. Put the die down. I'm right here. And then put the paper on top of that. Then put the other B plate down. And then shove it in the machine. Oh, the mail already came. All right, cool. Thanks, hon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's exclusive. It can also be used to emboss dies instead of cutting them, or some dies have a section. Okay, I'm doing it like this because that's kind of what it shows. And then it shows it going through the machine. And then after it goes through the machine, I'll be on number 6 up here. Okay, so bring the machine back. I probably can be able to find a space big enough for this. When I first saw it, it was like, oh my God, I'm going to have to send the sweet Robert to Eileen because I'm taking over his man cave. All right, here we go. Bang. I guess I can let go. Yikes, is it supposed to make that noise? Yeah, that was a pretty good. Yeah, it did cut into the B plate. Bye-bye section. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yep, it's got marks. So you're going to have to be able to buy new ones of these, I'm assuming. Oh my gosh. There's 1,000 little butterflies. Yikes. All right, pokey tool. Oh my God, I'm going to have little butterflies everywhere. They did that on purpose, didn't they? I guess you use those as confetti in your envelopes. Eileen, guess what's coming to you? All right, now that butterfly did not cut all the way through. I don't think. Yeah, good enough. And then you have to use these. All righty, we have a ton of brown butterflies going on here. Now I really don't want to bake cookies. I want to go shopping. shopping. I guess these are little confettis, right? You will have a mess. Yes, it's supposed to crack. Okay. Who dreams this stuff up? My goodness. Now I need to buy all the stamps that have the dies that match, right? Ugh. I need to buy a bigger house. Guess where all these butterflies are going to live? They don't like the cold in Oklahoma. That is cool. All right, and then here's the... Okay, Eileen, I'm going to cut you some slack here. I didn't realize that you had to sit here and so meticulously do this. and that you would end up with thousands of little butterflies. There you go. Just like a damn professional. Look at that. Use the cutout shape as an embellishment. Oh, okay. So you use this as an embellishment? You're asking a lot of a girl. That's all I got to say. Okay, you're saying this stuff. Well, now to make those artist trading coins, these actually would be great shapes. So, okay, now I'm going to be hoarding more trash, which was really on my bucket list. That was really something I was interested in doing. Maybe. All right, you guys got to go because I know where you're going to end up. All right, that plate got some of the little tape on it. It must have been on the back of the, yeah, those, don't worry about these coming to your house, Eileen, because they're already going in the trash. You'd have to dig through my trash to find them. I'm not keeping track of little crap like that. But I am going to cut a shroom. Wait till you cut the Timmy dies. Why? What's with Timmy dies? Do they have a lot of, well, oh, I threw the card away, so I'll have to do something different. It kind of surprises me that they would make a product that would cut into the plastic like that. Thanks, Vaughn. A natural. If you use the self-healing mat, you don't have to poke about so much. If you use the self. Okay, I will definitely go watch Jamie's. But look at video about getting a self-healing mat. And I'm assuming that's something that Cuttlebug or whoever, Cricket, sells. That weeding tool. Oh gosh, now I have to go to Xandra's. All right, I'm going to go. I wanted red mushrooms, so let's see what I got here. All right, here's the red. I'll just cut all the paper down to 5.5, 4 1/4 by 5.5 right now because I would think anything I'm going to cut is going to be smaller than that. And used to be, if I had a piece of paper that size, generally I just put it in trash. I was not going to try and keep track of pieces. Yeah. All right, one of those little bags I'm going to steal from the cat. And I'll put the dies in that so they don't run away. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see what we got going on here now. I think I did it right. Let's do, okay, so, I mean, I'm smart enough to figure out that if you want the cap of the mushroom one color and the back the other color, that you're going to have to run it through several times. So let's get out the dies of everything that we want in red. Oh, just look for the 8x6 self-healing mat on Amazon. Oh, that's easy enough. 8x6 self-healing mat. Okay. Need a shopping list already. All right, so first we've got an 8x6, and then we need to look at dies, embossing folders. What else do I need to be looking at? Crap I've never shot for before. The shapes are all together. All right, let's see. See, I haven't even looked at it, so I don't know yet. Oh, this comes in its own little envelope. That's kind of nice. Oh, baby. Oh, God. Eileen, I'm sorry I asked for shrooms. Pay attention. Cut the shrooms in white. The shapes are all together. Oh, you think cut them in white and then color them? Oh, okay. Okay, dyes on Wish or AliExpress are much cheaper. So use white. OMG, look at all this stuff. I do like that fern leaf. That's cool. I have to look at the picture to see what this stuff is. Okay, this one's going to be the acorn. And its little cap. And this is one of the flowers. That's a cool leaf. And a little flower. Little flower. Okay, so this was one of the definite ones that I wanted. And this was the other one that I definitely wanted. This I thought was a cool flower too, so we'll cut that. We'll get as much through one cut as we can. And I like that one. And so we'll do that one. Okay. All right. The boss is telling me just to use white paper. So let me get out a piece of, I think I kind of want some nice white. Now this white is a thicker paper than that cardstock, that crap from Michael's. So I guess I need to learn the size. I thought of that, Eileen, that those papers that I made yesterday. Okay, so this is going to be 6 by 8. Yeah, those papers that I made yesterday, I might have to cut up into shrooms, psychedelic shrooms. All right, wait a minute. If I cut it this way, there's less waste. Duh. All right, I'm cutting on my lap because there's no room on the table right now, which assures great accuracy, I'm sure. Maybe I'll just buy cookies. No, I can't. I've got to make my brother his cookies. I've got to. That's the only thing he ever asks for is cookies. And he'll call me and he'll ask, are the cookies made? I haven't lied yet. I haven't told him yes, they are, when really they're not. Oh, I can put these face up, right? Yeah, that's what you said. Oh, I can see you're going to end up with just loads. They do kind of stick in place. That's cool. All right. Well, I might as well just... Is it harder if you have more dies in here? It doesn't matter. All right. I better look for the free advice that I'm sure you guys are offering up. Oh, okay. Thanks, Jean. I'll come back and find it later. You can use matte label paper to glue the shapes down is a pita. Am I supposed to be gluing them down? Hi, Joey. I love that journal page, Joey. Hi, Kim. Okay, I will definitely be ordering the self-healing mat then. We're just going to cut one of everything that'll fit on this for right now. I'm assuming more is better. Okay, we got it all on there. Woot. Okay, have you guys found that it cuts better in the center, on the edge? It doesn't matter. That's my shopping list. Gotta keep track of that. Paper on top. Oh, what a dumbass. All right. I'll learn. I will learn. I will learn, maybe. So I'm assuming these plates get pretty scratched up, and I shouldn't OCD about that, right? That's just part of the whole deal. Is this too much to do all at once? If the dies are cut side up, the paper has to be on the dies. Yes, they get a mess. Okay. Kim, Eileen in chat gifted me this die cutting machine because I was dumb enough to ask for a couple of shrooms. Hey, could you cut me a couple of shrooms? Me and my big mouth. Okay, there. Now I'm going to assume, all right, and I've got this side down where it's going to cut into the mat. And because there's so many on there now, I'm going to have to be a little careful, I think. Okay, come on over here, machine. Do I have to come up with a name for this machine? I think I'll just call it Eileen. When it's a pain in my ass, I'll think of her fondly. Okay, here we go. Can you guys see? Yeah, you're going to see it coming out the other end. What the heck? It doesn't want to move. Why is it not working? Roll it through a few times. Oh, that's kind of nice. All right, I'm not sure why it's not wanting to go. Is it too fat? It's not wanting to go through, you guys. I don't know why. I did it just the way they said. It's not sucking it through. All right. All right, it's sectioned. Hopefully the dies haven't moved around down in there. All right, I already broke it. What is your sandwich? Not a da, just a newbie. I'm reading chat. It was a great gift, Kim. I have to agree. All right, you guys, I'm needing help here. Where are all you experts? It's not working. I already broke it. A die cutting sandwich. I don't have anything else that I can shove in here. I did good on these. Look it. I'm wondering, push down on the sandwich a little to get it started. Oh, okay. All right, I'm going to pull it then a little bit closer to me so I can push with my hip. Oh my God, if I knew I had to get all my body parts involved, I would have worked out better. All right, here we go. I don't think things moved around too much. All right, hang on. Oh my gosh. I'm really going to break the machine. All right, it's going. I'm just going fast now. And it's sectioned down to the craft mat, so maybe I'll have to do it in a different place where it actually sections to the counter or the table. Oh my God. Use less dies. Okay, yeah, you're probably right. All right, unsection. Here we go. We're going to look at them. See what we got. It did cut a little bit into the thing, so it should have cut all the way through because it did cut into the plate. This is exciting. All right, and we have to look at the piece here. There's a lot of pieces. Okay, I'm going to leave these out for a minute because I think I'm going to, look at how cute that is. You really got to glue down these little pieces? What? All right, so this one was that one. Where is the little mushroom head, though? Okay, there it is. This is so cute. You guys are probably just going, oh my God. Look at how cute that little mushroom is going to be when it's all colored. I'll just spray it with the marabou dyes and the marabou paint. That's why you need sticker paper to cut it on. I understand now, Eileen. I totally get it. Like, I was so in the dark. Don't let it come all the way out. Reverse it through. Okay, that's good advice. I am getting a workout, and I have to bake cookies too, so I'm going to have to knead that dough. You did, CB, and I put them in the box to give away, but I haven't given it away yet. So I'll get those out and give them a new look because you did send dies, but I thought, well, I don't have a die cutting machine, so I'll just put it in the giveaway box. Now, what are these little dudes? They're not going to get glued down in my world anyway, so it doesn't matter. Look at all these fun stuff I have to play with. Oh my gosh. Yeah, like all this stuff that you glue down, I'm not sure that's going to happen in my world. Unless I get really cuckoo. And I'm not going to pull all these out, you guys. I'm just going to do the two mushrooms that I wanted to see while Eileen was whining. Now I think I know. And plus, like the little holes on here, it didn't cut all the way through. So on this one, yeah, I think coming back through would have been a big help. But anyway, I can just color them the color I want. Doesn't matter. There's my little mushroom. That's all I wanted, really. That's all I asked for. Here's the little skirt on it. Look at how cute. Yeah. I'll go get those dies, CB, and we'll look at them. Oh my gosh, you're gonna have a lot of this junk around, aren't you? Ugh. They are the bottom shape of the mushroom head. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it like that. It would have been fine. It's fine. Use some painted papers. I'm gonna do that next Picola. And I'm not gonna cut all of them. I'll play with these later on tonight. But yeah, I'm gonna get out some of that paper that we colored yesterday, and I'll make some psychedelic shrooms. So I'm going to leave this one out. This one stays out. The rest of these can all go away because I'm just going to make the little shrooms. Maybe we'll make that one because it's cute too. And then Lena streams in just a few minutes, and I wanted to come on early to do this because Lena is going to keep me laughing while I cook. Always run forward and backward. Okay, that's good advice, Teresa. Thank you. You save the. Okay, you are not going to get me to start hoarding every piece of trash in this house, Eileen. You're just not going to do it. Because now I have to start keeping track of stuff like this. This is stuff that I would not keep track of in my world, you guys. I wouldn't. Just because if you have this, you have to organize it. You have to remember where you put it. And then you have to be able to retrieve it. That is probably not going to happen in my world. I'm just saying it's just probably not going to. All right, here we go. We're going to use some of our psychedelic papers. All right, there's my sandwich. All right, let's look what we got here. For those of you that weren't here yesterday, Vicki was helping me. Oh, she's on at 2 Eastern, so not very, okay. I still can't stay on real long. Vicki was helping me do pan pastels on the jelly plate, which was really, I just thought, how in the world is that going to work? Put them in an envelope? Okay. Yeah. Just, oh, you guys have the great organization ideas. Hi, Beth. Lena is another streamer, yes. That's what I think too, Melissa. Cut them when you need them so you don't have to store them. That's what I think. So anyway, these papers from yesterday are the pan pastels on the jelly plate. And some of them came out just so cool. And the pan pastel, there was a couple of them where the pan pastel didn't get totally waterlogged or whatever, but I don't see them moving. And that was kind of something I worried about after we were done is, are those pan pastels going to move? So I thought, well, I'll spray them with a spray fixative to make sure, but maybe they're coming off a little bit, but I haven't sprayed them. So let's see what we want to use here. That would be good. And because those I definitely am going to use for something else. And this one I definitely was going to cut up. So let's cut this one. And this is watercolor paper, so it's going to be thick. It definitely is going to need. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter if it cuts like that or like that, does it? So I'm going to do it like this. So in case there's any matte meat or pan pastel, that I'm definitely going to use. It will move. It won't get onto the dyes. I don't want to trash out the dyes because then the next time I go to use it, if I don't clean it, then I got a mess going on. Get the dyes CB sent you. Okay, I'll go look for them. No, they got to be in the giveaway box because. Cool. I hadn't even really looked at them that much, knowing that I was just not probably going to ever need them. So they were in the giveaway box. And I like the frames. Those are way cool. I'll use those. This one is, let's see. This one says happy birthday and has a pretty frame design. Now that one looks like it perforates. So I'm guessing that you would fold that. And then this one's pretty. Okay, we won't make the mushrooms. I'll do those. We'll just use a new one because we can. I can see this could just get totally out of hand. Oh, I have to put things away right away because otherwise, yeah, it's going to be a mess. Turn the paper over. The print goes down. Okay, so the paper has to go die side down. Okay, I wouldn't think it would matter, but maybe it does. So let's do this one just because it's real ornate and pretty. So CB, how were you so wise to do this? And she taped them all together. Maybe they just came that way. I don't know. Do I want to cut all of them or just part of them? I don't know. You guys need to tell me. Okay, why couldn't I just leave the tape on there like that? Okay, I'm thinking this through. Well, the spacing is going to matter, but they're all going to be individual pieces when it comes through the machine anyway. Thinking. So the spacing won't matter. The spacing is going to matter when I actually glue it down. Okay, you put the colored paper, colored side down because you get a rounded effect. Okay, I see that. I get that. That makes perfectly good sense. But I think I could use those just taped together right like that. Right? Yeah, I'll cut it this way. Might be easier. I guess I can wipe the dies if I need to. Put the die cut side up. Didn't I do that? I thought I did. Yeah, I've got the die cut side up. You should maybe put washi tape. Oh, good. I used my washi tape. Each can be cut separate or use two to make a frame. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, that you could do individual or as a group. I get that. We're going to cut it all together, though, just to see. I hope I'm doing this right. Everybody's talking at once, and I'm going, oh, shit, what am I doing wrong? All right. All right, come over here, suction machine. All right, got it. This one I'm not going to be able to use my hip because the paper is longer, but that's okay. I'll just soldier through. Okay. Do it a couple of times. Okay, I will, if I can get it going. All right, when I use my hip, I have better luck. My big wide hips. At least it's not creaking. All right, I think I just went through the last design. So, and the plate hasn't gone through yet, so I'm going to reverse it. All right, it's popping loose, so I'm thinking it cut. All right, we're going to find out. This will be name the machine Hipster. Eileen the Hipster. Oh, this one has a lot of pop. Now it didn't, I don't think it cut through those middle pieces, but I guess I'll learn that. It did not cut through those middle pieces. I think before I take this out, I'm going to have to run it through again because it really did not. I can tell already that it didn't cut through there. So I guess that, I'm going to have to order that mat right away. Because, yeah, it just did not do that. Now I can get my hip into it really good. Trying to see if I can tell. I don't think it's cutting through. So, could be that the watercolor paper is just too thick for the dye. I think that's what it is. Have you guys used watercolor paper on it? I think the watercolor paper is too thick for the dyes, you guys. That's what I really think. So I can still probably use it as one piece because it seems like, well, we're going to find out. It seems like the little pieces are going to pop out. Maybe not. I think it's the watercolor paper. I really do. I mean, I could get that outside frame. It's watercolor paper. Take the tape off. You always cut with the die down. Okay. I think it's this heavyweight paper, honestly. I think the die just isn't designed to go through that. See, that's what I think. And it got the outside one pretty good. So live and learn, no big deal. It is pretty though. I mean, if you just look at that, now that and I knew this would happen, that as soon as that paper, I like the colors in this paper, but I didn't like that you could see where my fingers had moved. But I knew as soon as it was cut into pieces, that would go away. So this is way cool. Probably should use a pokey tool. I need my better glasses. I know that. Yeah, so it's kind of success, kind of not. And I don't think, I mean, I think I could have run it through there 15 times. It should easily cut through the water. I think you need to take the dies apart. Okay. Cut die down and rotate the paper. Well, I could try and line it up again. And try die down. Okay, here's how we're going to do this. And I don't expect a perfect cut, you know, because now I've moved stuff. So, all right, and this has to be down like this. So, all right, we're going to do them one at a time. We will figure out what the problem is. You cut chipboard, but it needs the C plate. And I didn't get a C plate, so I'm not sure what the difference is. All right, so this time I'll try with the die facing down. Because, yeah, this plate actually has shown a little warpage now. So, just making sure that I get it as close to perfect as I can. That's not perfect. Not perfect. There we go. That helps. All right. Oh, that worked. All right. It should cut fine now. All right. We're going to give it a go. I don't expect perfection, okay? We're just going to see. Okay, wait a minute. Switch your cut up B plate if you cut with it. Whoa, God, what? I have Post-it tape. Just flip it once in a while. Yeah, and I did. I flipped it this time, so that should help. And I can't tell. I don't think it moved. All right, that is definitely going through easier. Not having to push it with my hip. Just for good measure. All right, it's definitely going through a lot easier. So, all right, we're going to give it a go. We're going to find out. It's like magic, man. Magic. Well, I must have lined it up pretty darn good because I'm not seeing overlap cuts. Yay me. Yeah, and those circles appear to be cut all the way through. Okay. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Yeah, they're just popping out of there right and left now. So, and I got it lined up apparently perfectly because these things are just popping out of there like they're supposed to. That one's going to be a little bit of a booger, but we'll get him. And do some dies, obviously, I'm assuming this is going to be a great big yes. Some dies obviously are going to work better. Add cardstock paper. Okay, so you're like saying use another piece of paper as a shim. Okay, that's okay. That makes perfectly good sense that you could use it as a shim. It's easier to see from the back on this paper, that's for darn sure. This is going to make a really, really pretty frame, but I can feel it as I'm handling it. If you do the pan pastel on the jelly plate, you're going to definitely want to fix it a bit. Promise you. Because I can feel it's powdery. So, yeah. Oh my God, there are embossing folders. There's a bunch of crap in my future, apparently. And I got another cool thing to show you guys. Okay, if, for example, you don't get a clean cut on a portion of a die, what is your solution for that? Just toss whatever you're working on and start over? Be nice. Vintage. Yeah. Are you a granny? Am I a granny? Yes, I am a granny. Robert and I have 13 grandchildren together. So yes, I am a granny. Proud to be a granny. And if you don't like hanging with grannies, you gotta go. Because I am. In fact, I wrote all the checks this morning. But I want them to have a Merry Christmas. So, to heck with the cash, right? Because this up here, this one's being a little booger. But otherwise, I would say it worked out awesomely. Yeah, I'll have to use an X-Acto and encourage that a little bit. But otherwise, it worked perfectly. It was just these two little areas that are being disagreeable. if I can use a part of the dye, you keep it. Otherwise, you get you toss it. Okay, that would be my approach as well. But that is really pretty. Let's look at it against a white background. Where's that white stuff I got out? Here we go. I like that a lot. I like it a lot. And then I've seen Dee Dee have to clean off her silhouette mat because the silhouette mat has sticky on it that sucks these parts onto it, right? Oh my God. Eileen, what have you turned me into? I was just going to draw graphite, pictures. That was pretty much my goal in life. Now look at me. Cool. Cool, cool. And I'm not going to make you endure these because, well, let's go ahead and try and run it through the machine one more time. I'm just curious. So I was a big fat liar about the watercolor paper. You guys are saying that's not the problem. And I'm going to believe you. I'm not sure. Let's see if this will kind of click into place like that other one. Because that other one, I could almost feel that it was in the right place. Yeah, I think this one is. All right, and you're saying cut down and alternate the plates every other time. But see, this one's still kind of got a curve upward, so I'm going to leave it up this time. And, yeah. All right, I'm going to use my, let me see if I can find it quickly. It should be right here in the tape thing. Because I do have a roll somewhere. Where is it? There it is. These kind of tapes, which are, they're hardly sticky at all. But should work well enough for this, I think. We'll find out for sure. That should hold it in place. Is that what you're talking about, Eileen? All right. And, oh, that didn't work. All right, we're just going to have to do this the best we can. But this one has a bunch of little circles on it. And I'm telling you, I would not go to this much trouble if it wasn't for the paper itself. This may be more trouble than it's worth, though. But I want to find out, so we're going for it. Maybe really goofing up, but you know what happens. Yeah, and it's only got the one die, so it's not going to affect the other. All right. And I pulled you guys down real close, so I'm going to have to shove you back up. All right, let's see if it works. I don't expect that it's going to. In all honesty, I'm just saying, I don't think it's going to. All right. Oh, looks like it cut through. Yeah, it did. I can tell it cut through that time. Hopefully all the little circles got it. Check it out. Yeah, you can see how the pan pastel came off, so I'm definitely going to have to spray it. Well, that's nice to know that lining up the dies is not too terribly horrible. Now getting it out of here might be. Check it out. Coolio. Love this. This is fun. It is fun. I still want a die cutting machine thing. You see, and I was like, no, I've lived this long. You need the magnetic cutting plate. Okay. I will go out in search of the things that I need, that I can't live without, and tell Robert, guess what? You got me for Christmas, because I got my own Christmas present yesterday. He doesn't care. He just says, just go on, just go get it. Just get it. He just doesn't want to be bothered. And I don't, some women that would piss off, oh, you don't think enough about me to go pick me out a gift. There are two ways to look at everything in life. I have never, ever thought that way, because I know in Robert's heart, there isn't anything he wouldn't do for me or buy for me. But what's the point of him agonizing over trying to find me the perfect gift? And then my probably, and this is maybe because I'm bitchy, and me being disappointed. I think his approach is perfectly practical. Each machine is a little different. Some work better with the dies down on a plate and some with the dies up. Okay, I'll just have to figure that out. But if I thought he was just a Scrooge person, then I might approach this differently. But the truth is, why put him in a position of agonizing over something that he's probably not going to get right anyway? That's a cool one. And you know what, you guys, I just really screwed up. I just cut into the other B plate. Is that like the biggest mistake you can make? Do I need to send this back? It's broken now. It was only a matter of time anyway. I was going to do it eventually anyway, so better sooner than later. Both of my plates will look like a freaking wreck before I'm done here. But look at all these dots you've got now. Oh my God. It'll be fine? Okay, yeah. I goofed up. So now they're both cutting mats. Who cares? Who cares? It'll look well used and loved, right? All right, let's see if we can cut out. This one's going to be a whole lot different. How can I? All right, I think I'm not going to mess with this because that's just agonizing for you guys. So we'll leave this one. I'll mess with it later. What was I going to do? Big deal. You should see your plates. Okay. Let's do some of these little frames. Now I'm going to have to figure out how you put all the parts together to make it gorgeous. You know what? This one is obvious what you're going to end up with. Let's do this happy birthday little folding thing. I don't know if it folds or not. CB will have to tell us. So thanks for the dies, CB. I had no idea in the world that these would become useful. They were both always cutting plates. Okay. I don't care about the happy birthday, but I do want to see this in use. Okay, this plate still has a little bit of a warp to it, so I'm going to leave it up, which means I have to put my paper down first. All right, let's find a pretty piece of paper here. We've got some from the other day, too. Baby wipe, Joycey. All right, this one looks pretty. I did really like this one from the other day, so we're going to try it. All right, so I'm thinking that's the way to do that, right? If I want to cut down. Am I right? Am I right? Yeah. Stop me now if I'm goofing up. If if you go to Home Depot and get the magnetic sheet, the dies will be better to store them. Okay. Hi, Lynn. It folds, and you are welcome. Okay, well, I'm eager to see this. Okay, I don't want to, now this is one thing I'm going to have to think about, because I don't necessarily want to cut that right out in the middle of that paper, because then I've just wasted almost like the whole sheet. So why not do it out here like this? But I still probably want to keep it in the middle, or does it matter? Can I do that out at the end? Why couldn't I do it out at the end? It wouldn't matter. I could cut something else down here. All right, let's do that. Now I'm getting inventive. I love when I just get all freaking inventive and stuff. All right, we're going to do that like that. That's going to work. Get back over there, you little booger. Okay, there we go. Got it. The covers for vents. Yeah, that's the ones I was thinking about. I actually have one on the vent right under this table, because it blows hot up air up on me and I suffocate. So I have some of those. But one thing I'll have to tell you, because I live with a heating and air conditioning guru guy, do not shut off too many vents in your house. It affects airflow and will be more damaging to your overall system than just leaving them open. If you think you're doing yourself a favor, shutting off vents, you're really not. So there you go. That's from a heating and air conditioning guru guy. All right, because I can't see this now, I'm just going to go through all the way this time. But this, I don't think was on the real heavyweight paper, so might have been. I don't know. We're going to find out. And then I'm going to have to start baking. I really am. I am. Didn't cut all the way through. So I'm going to have to use some shims or something, because it's close, but it's no cigar. Yeah, it's close, but no cigar. Yeah, I'm going to have to run it through again. Or cheaper, you can get the magnetic sheets, 50 in a pack from Amazon. Washi tape that die envelope to keep your dies from falling out. If they're, yeah, I saw that, Teresa, and I will definitely do that until I decide some storage method that is going to work awesomely. All right, this time I'm going to try and cut this again, and it may be just wasted effort, but I will try. Line this bad boy up. Oops. Oh, I've got it upside down. Because I'm thinking, what? The cuts are in the wrong place. All right, I can see that. So now I'm thinking I probably need to use, I'll use this as a shim. Hopefully it's going to be enough. And that rubber plate moves. Does it do that for you guys? I'm assuming it does. I don't think I'm screwing up that bad. Maybe I am. Oh my gosh. I'm not even going to be able to stand up until I clean up this mess at my feet. All right. Keep your fingers crossed that this time it works better. Damn. I'm going to have the strongest arms on Monkey Island. I swear to God I am. I'm sweating. Do you have one of those fine tip glue bottles? Yeah. Yeah, I do. I have a bunch of those fine tip glue bottles. So, yeah. All right, one more time and that's it. Let's see if the little bit of cardstock helped. Yes, I think it did. Looks like it anyway. At least that fell out, right? Oh, and I shouldn't have put that in the middle because that's part of the design. Live and learn. All right, but it worked, so now I know. Yep, these are going to pop out now. Thin paper, though, I think is going to be better. Because this thing in the middle worked perfectly. This looks like artichoke. I love artichokes. I think of Mom when I think of artichoke. My mom and I might have said this to you guys before. My mom and I both loved artichokes. And when she was staying with me, well, even before that, way back years ago, we used to stay up late at night and wait until everybody went to bed. And then we'd cook artichokes and eat them so that we didn't have to share and play dominoes. It's funny, the things you remember, of all the things to remember about my mom, because she was a character. That is really a pretty little thing. Let me put it on here and show you. 90-pound cardstock. Okay, I've got a bunch of that. Isn't that a pretty little thing? I like it on the papers. So now all those papers that we build, when I have no idea what I'm going to do with them, now I know what I'm going to do with them. She put the shim inside. You don't put the shim on the inside? Okay. Well, it did bend the paper up, but oh well. It worked good. Now it's embossed. Glitter cardstock is very hard to cut with this machine. Okay, well, I'm not probably gonna, I don't own any glitter cardstock. I know, Karen, I should have been baking cookies about an hour and a half ago, and here I am. I'm about ready to close it down, though. I will play with this later. I definitely will. Now, these shapes like this, Eileen's going to have me saving this crud. Oh, I think I need to get a little bucket to put them in. I do love that little thing, though. Yeah, this is going to be fun. All right, now I have to remember how they came. I need to put these back together as I go, obviously. Yep. Okay. So do them like that and then tape them together until I get some better method. Now I'll have to go watch videos on storing dies. I'm sure people have come up with ingenious ways to store dies, right? Crap that I had no idea I was ever going to have the need to know. I think just setting that in a CD case would be fine. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Lynn, going to make my brother's favorite cookies. So go have some fun and say hi. Happy birthday to Hubs. Anyway, now I'm looking at this. So you said this does fold. This one did not cut well. I'm just going to say that. Okay, so this is like a door thing is what I'm thinking. Is that what it is? I bet that's it. It is pretty, though. It's really pretty. What the heck to do with all the jelly print papers? Lena's live right now, so head over to Lena's. I'm going to head over there and watch her while I bake cookies. And I will get this figured out. Now you need to put all your cutouts in a little metal box like Sandra till you use them. That's what I was thinking. But yeah. Anyway, go over to Lena's. She's on right now, and she's going to be upset if people don't come. So head over to Lena's. And Eileen, honest to God, thank you. I know I'm a butthead 99.9% of the time, but right now, thank you from the bottom of my heart. You really are a kind, generous person. And I'm saying that with a smile, but not because I don't mean it. I absolutely mean it. I love you to death, girl. So head over to Lena's and I'll see you there. Thanks for coming, you guys. I'll see you later. And thanks for the die, CB. You are a butthead, but you love me. I am a lovable butthead, and you know it. You can't live without me. All right. Love you guys. See you later. Lena's channel, I'll link it for you, Karen. Look on Twitter. Thank you, Kimberly. I can't think of Lena's channel name, and I just did away with the link. Damn it. Look on Twitter, Karen. I'll link it for you. I'll go there right now. See you later. Bye, guys.